106 Brown Bag Mornings. Good morning to you. And we
morning.
have Tems in here.
Yeah!
So, Tems, we're Brown Bag Mornings.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we brought a brown bag that you are going to dig your hand into and see what you get. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a surprise.
Victor?
There's no
do the
animals in
honors.
it.
Yeah,
No,
don't worry,
no,
no
no,
animals.
yeah,
No
yeah,
spiders.
Yes,
No,
no spiders, no
spiders.
spiders.
No,
Okay.
nothing crazy, nothing crazy.
Let her reach her hand in there and see what she finds. Okay.
There's nothing moving yet.
No.
No.
And there's a box. It's not a
It's a
Rolex box.
No.
It's a
Oh,
box.
yeah. Okay, now you have to
Ooh.
open the box.
Okay. Is something gonna jump out?
No.
No.
Oh, cute.
Okay, so there's candy in there. Would you care to explain, Vic?
Yeah, so we're Brown Bag Mornings. I thought we have a brown bag and it has some stuff possibly from home from Nigeria. That's supposed to be
Possibly
Nigerian candy.
from home. What?
Yeah. So I don't.
I have never seen this.
He got praised.
That was his idea. I told him.
He's like,
That's why I was nervous. I was like, I don't know. I'm like.
Where
Amazon
did you
said
get
it.
these? Did you-
Amazon.
Amazon.
That's why I was nervous about. I was like, I bought it and I was like, I don't know. I'm like, what? Like, how do I even know that this really?
Oh.
this is really Nigerian
Oh,
candy or
Yeah.
not?
Well, first of all, you go to a Nigerian store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where do you get the Mexican candy, Vic? You go to the
You
Mexican
know,
store.
Maybe
I know.
try that. But
Jeez.
this is nice. Oh, it's so cute. And what's this chocolate?
I don't know.
Hex? Wow.
That's my last idea. That's
I
my
feel
last
like
idea.
I'm learning this chocolate for the first
There
time.
we go. Do you have a sweet tooth? Are you more of a sweet tooth?
I'm a recovering sweet tooth.
Oh.
yeah.
Recovering, so you're
Yeah.
keeping yourself from it?
Yeah,
Oh, Tems.
I used to be addicted to like sweet things, and
Mhm.
now I am. I'm in remission.
Yeah.
What's your go-to
Recovery.
chocolate? Like, what's your favorite chocolate?
Tony's. I love Tony's, and I love Snickers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Snickers.
Yeah, those two.
So now when you see him, you're just like
Now I think about the consequences.
Yeah.
I'm thinking acid, toxic.
Yeah.
I just imagine waste. I just imagine like green goo.
That's actually good. If that's true, it's about changing your perception about it.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Because I look at it and I'm like, oh, I could run this off. I don't end up running. But that's what I say. Like,
Yeah.
this is 2 miles right here if I eat the
Mhm.
Snickers.
Mhm.
I never do it. I'll
Yeah,
just go to
no,
sleep.
I'm 1 month off
Off of
chocolates.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is it to set up for something? Is it set up for the holidays? Your birthday's in June. So usually
Yeah.
like for me, November, I'm like, I'm setting up. I'm trying to get like a little
That
bit more
birthday
hype
fit?
for that.
I think I'm just getting to the age where I eat a chocolate bar and next week I have a double chin.
Like your body doesn't recoup like it used
Yeah,
to.
so I'm like, it's not worth it right now, you know.
I love it.
Before you know it, you've turned into a cow.
One by one.
But my mom said if I do turn into a cow, she'll roll me onto the grass and she'll take care of me.
What a great mom.
that's
Right?
A mother's love. I love
Right.
it.
Yeah,
That's so nice of her.
she's so supportive.
Your album, Born in the Wild, we were just talking about it. And Vic was actually talking about T-Unit and how he loves
I love
T-Unit.
that song.
You rapping, though, is a whole nother level. Are we going to see more of that
Mhm.
from Tems?
Possibly. I really wanted to go into it, but I think I was just testing the waters to see, you know,
If it worked. Like,
if-
how it felt.
How it
yeah.
felt, yeah. I just was experimenting. So I don't know. Maybe I'll come out as MC Tems.
Hey,
I might
T-Unit.
become a battle rapper, you know, in the streets.
I'm right there. I'm right there.
Yeah, it hit me out of nowhere. I was listening to Me and You, I think is right before it.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden it's just like T-Unit. I'm like, wait, what is this? What's going on right now? And then I just like hear you rapping. Like, what were you inspired by? Like, what were you listening to before that made you want to rap?
Oh, well, I've always been a fan of hip hop. I love rap in general. And I always used to like do little raps in my private quarters.
Yeah.
But I never just really had the confidence to come out and just like be really trying to rap like that.
Yeah.
But this time it was my producer that was doing that beat, and I was like, I don't know, the beat was just calling for bars, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So I was just, I just felt like it's time for Lil Tems to come out. You
Let's
know?
go.
And you did that.
Yeah, she came right up, and I haven't really delved into that area, but I really feel her coming,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's awesome.
Tems, you had 2 shows out here, I believe, a couple weeks ago, and then you also performed at the
Yes.
Grammy Museum.
Yes.
When you go, do you check out all like the artifacts and stuff like that? Is there any particular that made you think like, wow, that's amazing?
I wish I did. I think it's just amazing I feel like I didn't really know much about like the Grammy organization and like everything that goes on with them. They've been around for such a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, to be a part of it is incredible. Stuff of dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tems, you speak in like a song. Like I'm literally hearing like you could just put you
So
over
peaceful.
instrumental.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's soothing. But I
Thank
feel like
you.
you also have like your ruggedness too. Is because what I'm thinking is like Tems must listen to sound bowls every day.
Oh,
But like,
no.
what's your thing, Tems? Like, what gets you in your vibe? I think people expect you to just kind of be like this
Like chill.
chill,
Yeah.
flowy person.
On the contrary, like I said, I listen to a lot of hip hop. I'm like going crazy in like the car all the time. I don't know why. I think the way I'm wired is just meant to reserve energy until the energy is coming out, like stage. I think, or like in the studio is when I really come alive. I'm like a bear. I don't know. I just like hibernate during the day.
Yeah.
And at
Really?
night though.
That's when it
that's
is.
when-
That's when.
At
Come on.
night is when I do come alive.
Ah.
I'm like a different person. It's like,
Oh,
is
is
this
it?
the same
Same girl.
same person that was just
You think that's the Gemini in you? That it's like kind of like two sides to you?
It's possible.
And that makes it for some of the that makes
Making
for some of the
sense.
best musicians of all time. It's
Right.
Like when Kendrick is a Gemini, Tupac,
Yeah.
Ice Cube, who else? There's like others. Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. I never actually thought about it, but now that you say that, I do seem like different people at different times. It's true.
Since you know how to produce yourself, do you ever find yourself making like hard hip hop beats, and you're just like, man,
You ever
This
made
is
a
not-
drum-
this is
Yeah,
not
it's
me.
like-
I
Yeah.
try. Do they sound like hip hop? I don't know. They might sound like whack pop, or they might not be. They might end up being a blend of something else. T-Unit is like one attempt, and I don't know
Right.
if it's hip hop.
What about you on like a drill beat?
That would be crazy. I would do it. I
Lil
would do
Tems.
it.
Yeah, to see what it looks like, see what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
but I'll probably do UK drill though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might
yeah.
pop out with a British accent.
Girl,
Yeah.
yes.
That'd be
I want to
fire.
hear your gun sounds in songs.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Maybe like British and Jamaican. Might
Yeah.
enter one of those bags.
Oh, that's so fire.
Sometimes we're Hispanic, and I think with a lot of with our mariachi music, which is more instrumental. There's guitar, there's a whole band, and it's a man just like really singing with all of his soul. I think there's something that when I hear you being so soulful, it's an attachment that may be even beyond language, and it reminds me of just like no matter where in the world you are, when you sing from your soul, whether I recognize it or not, like I feel it. Have you ever heard Spanish music, or have you ever heard like I guess the emotion behind it?
Yes, there's one of my favorite songs is called Magnolia, and I actually didn't check the artist, but I just know.
You felt that, like, when you hear it, you
Yeah.
feel it in your soul.
And then there's like at least 2 Spanish songs.
Yeah, that you have on,
On
there.
my playlist, yeah.
All my Magnolias is Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
That's my list of-
Family rock. Ay, de mazo.
But I
Oh
feel
my
like
gosh.
sometimes when you're a world artist, I think sometimes in America we have our bubble.
Yep.
And we look at for British rap at one point, it seemed so far away. It didn't feel like we didn't like part of us. Even you coming from Africa, from Nigeria, and making music times, at one point it would have been in American music that you just stay there, But you cross over. Part of it's social media, clearly your voice. At what point did you feel like, okay, America has accepted me, they've brought me, and they've embraced me?
I think when I got over here and I started doing shows, it felt like that because I didn't expect people to know my songs.
Yeah.
I'm coming from Nigeria. I'm coming from Lagos. So I was just like, I'm going to, start small and work my way up. And
Right.
the reception was like, this is not what's happening.
Yeah.
And much more people knew me than I thought too. I thought I was just like, I could just go to Whole Foods and act normal.
Definitely
No,
not.
definitely not Whole Foods. That's your demographic.
Definitely.
The girls that shop at Whole Foods are definitely listening to
Yeah,
this.
for sure.
Definitely not, for sure. I tried it once, and then after taking maybe 4 pictures, I was like, okay, I need to.
Yeah.
This is not
We just got to order
Yeah.
pickup.
Yeah, delivery.
Yeah, we just got to order
Pickup.
pickup.
Yeah,
for
wait.
real. But yeah, when I came here, I think just the reception, the amount of people that were connecting to the music, crazy, just incredible.
When you tour in Europe and even now in the U.S., is there a difference that you feel when it comes to people and the reception to your music?
I think it's the same, but I don't know. I feel like people vibe differently. Like in the UK, I think sometimes they're definitely more. The UK is very serious.
Right.
It's a very serious place. Everybody's working in that place, So when it comes to summer and parties and festivals, they don't play. They need to throw down. They need to let loose.
Let it
They
out.
need to enjoy as much as possible. So the UK, when it comes to concerts, they're giving me crazy amounts of energy, screaming, because they're letting loose.
Yeah.
America is also kind of the same. It's just different states. I just finished the American leg of the tour, and I think the least energy I got was Dallas, maybe.
Do you
But
think
it
if
was
they just
still
stand-
a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to explain it. It was just
Right.
a different way that they vibe. I think
Yep.
they vibe differently. Some people are shy. Some people, don't like to dance.
They're too cool.
Yeah.
They're too cool for
Yeah.
school sometimes. And it's okay.
Yeah.
We still had a great time. It was still really good. But I think,
There's
that's
its
what I'd
own
say.
culture to it too.
Yeah.
Have you gone to Asia yet?
Asia, no, it's next year though.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
amazing. Be
Yeah.
ready for that though, because I hear that they just stand still the whole time.
Stop.
Yes, and then they clap at the end.
Wow.
So during they're letting you, but it's
Like it's
their
an
form of
opera or
respect.
something.
Yeah,
they're
it's
letting you-
I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah,
type
so
thing.
you'll be up there like, why is no one
Yeah, I
vibing
guess
to
they're not
my
feeling me.
music?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh, thank you
Not
for letting me know.
Texas, yeah. Oh my
And
god.
even
Wow.
with touring, how is it going out and finding are you a foodie? Do you go
Yeah.
out and find different places
Yes.
that you want to try?
I am very much a foodie. Tour, I was going out as much as possible, but sometimes we didn't really have time. But yeah, definitely traveling and trying new things all the time.
What has been your favorite city food?
Food. Ooh,
It's okay if you don't say us.
or LA.
When we
Yeah.
know sometimes that.
Oh!
Have you had a taco, Tems?
Tems.
Tems, have you had a taco out here? Have you had Mexican food?
I have had Mexican food,
But
you
not
know.
Javier's. Javier's don't count. That's rich
Okay,
people food.
I mean, I have had Mexican food. It's good, you
But
know.
has anybody taken you to a taco truck? That's where the real
No,
tacos are.
no.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where.
yeah,
now you
that's
got
where
now you
they're
got
at.
cousins now. You got primos. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's
You
it.
guys
we
got
gotta
me.
take
I'm
you.
I'm coming back here. We'll all go.
Yeah.
Get a bus.
Yeah.
You know. We'll go on a
100%.
field trip to the taco truck.
Tacos with Tems.
Tems. You don't even know you just started, Tems.
Yeah, we started the whole show now.
Yeah. Tems, I wanted to ask you about you confessing online to the lyrics of
Oh.
I Won't Wait For You. Everybody getting them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Why did you finally decide to just come out and be like, actually, you guys all got it wrong. It was I won't wait for you, not I will wait for you.
Well, because I kept silent for a long time.
Yeah.
You needed to speak the truth.
And to be honest, when Wait For You with Future, when that came out, the context of the song is I will.
Wait
Yeah.
for you.
You know, and I didn't correct him or correct them,
Yeah.
you know. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so everybody was singing I Will Wait For You based off of that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just thought to hire that was what I was saying. And I
Yeah.
just allowed it because I just thought it's so stressful.
Yeah.
I just thought it's so stressful to correct, but I found it really funny, and I just was feeling cheeky one day, and I was like, by the way, enough time has passed. You guys are really, it's okay. It actually won't, I'm sorry to bust.
You know what it is, Tems? It's guys. Even if you tell a guy, I won't wait for you, in their brain they hear, she will wait for you. So that's why it's I will for them.
Bars.
We're literally telling you we're not going to wait for you, bro.
For real.
And then she'll wait for me.
Yeah, literally.
We're optimistic.
I think,
We heard, all men heard what they wanted to hear.
Yeah, and which was, I will. Yeah.
But no, she's God.
She will not, Tems will not wait for you?
No, we're not waiting for nobody. The song is really about how I waited and I picked you up from the ground and I built you, and now
that's it.
I realized that you wouldn't save me if the world was ending. You wouldn't cry.
Let's go.
So why should I wait? I have to leave you, unfortunately. Yeah. It's sad. I know, but you know what? Now the song has two meanings, because you can still choose to say I will.
Yeah.
At my concerts, they still say I will.
You see him lip singing, you're like, that's wrong.
No, I don't. I don't even know what I say anymore. Sometimes I kind of blend it. I'm like, I won't. So
it could be either.
It could be if
So
you hear
cute.
won't, it's won't. If you heard will, it's will.
Art is for interpretation, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love that.
Born in the Wild is the album. Sometimes what I feel that singers, especially understanding how much soul you put into the music, and you write, and you've made it a point to learn the other aspects of making a song. People, as soon as you drop, they're asking you for the next. You just finished the US leg of your tour.
Yeah.
When are you gonna come again? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you take for rest time? Is there a Tems where she just chills back and is like, hey, I know I'm a world artist, but I'm not the world's artist. Like, I'm my own.
Right. Exactly.
Let me.
Bars.
Yeah, I know.
Real, for real.
Yeah.
I need rest. But you know what the thing is? I think when I'm working so much, when I do try and find time to rest, then I rest for like a day, and then I start feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I need to stand up and do something.
Yeah.
So rest has been actually really hard to do, I don't even know if I know how to actually rest anymore.
Yeah.
I think I know how to chill, but I'm occupied still.
Yeah.
It's weird. But I try.
Sounds like a song.
That's a song.
I try.
Tems, I wanted to ask you, so you had the song with J. Cole, Free Fall.
Yes.
And it just happened to fall in between, like, while the whole beef with, like, Kendrick and Drake, and then people are trying to hear things from J. Cole, and then your song comes out. Obviously, it had nothing to do with it. But did you see, like, a spike in that song, maybe for people being, like, curious of, like, oh, what is he going to say? Is he throwing any shots? And obviously, it was probably pre-recorded way before. Did you remember seeing anything or anybody telling you, like, oh, people are heavy on this song or something?
I know a couple people really like the song. It's hard because there's so many other songs that were also...
Right at the same time.
Yeah. So, but it wasn't, like, particularly like that song. But I think when it came out, a lot of people were talking about his verse.
Yeah.
Like, they were going crazy because, people hadn't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
I was just really happy that he was on my song. I was like, "Ooh, I got J. Cole."
Yeah.
That's fire.
Did you hear him sing on Forest Hills Drives where he was singing at the Do you wanna be happy? He has like a beginning of the album. He's singing, and I remember in 2014, he told kids at one of the HBCUs that we went to visit, he told them, in 10 years, I want to be a singer, right? So when I saw that the Tems Cole collab was, I was like, oh my God, is he going to sing? Yeah. You got to get him to sing on a song, Tems, because he wants it. I feel like he has like a Marty vibe almost.
I will do my very best for the culture. But I don't know that I have the facilities to do that, but I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll do.
You produce, he sings. I'm telling you, it'll work.
For real. That's a great idea. And if I do get him to sing, I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah.
By the way, this was not my idea.
It was mixed. It was brown bag.
No more ideas.
Tems, thank you so much for stopping by. I want you to
Thank
know
you.
we've been so excited to talk
Yes.
to you. He's had these candies in his
Oh.
car
For
for
about a
like
month.
for about
Yeah.
a month, Tems.
No.
And I want
Yeah.
we will make the time for you. We will
Yeah.
wait for you,
We will
Tems.
wait for you.
Yeah.
Tems, we waited for you.
We-
You did. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
These are so sweet. I'm gonna take them home
Yes.
just because
All right.
they shouldn't be in your car.
Yeah. As someone, what the hell are these? Look what they're selling online as Nigerian candy. No, thank you so much, Tems, for
Thank you
stopping
for
by.
having
We
me.
appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much.
You
Thanks,
have
Tems.
fans here, but now you have cousins here. You have
Yes.
primos here.
Oh.
And we're
okay?
waiting for the truck.
Tacos.
We're
Yeah,
going to
we're
Tacos,
taco,
next
tour,
time.
taco tour.
You know what? We'll have them pull up
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll have them pull up
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
easier.
A lot better.
Yeah.
It's Crown 106. Keep it here. It's Brown Bag Mornings.